That's the recording, so I don't see me messing with the overlay live. Every time I launch this game, it's like I'm launching it for the first time. My memories are all gone. I put myself here as a reminder. I was like, you'll know what to do. Sybil, hi, how are you doing? We learned about Zack and Cloud. That's right, Green Pit. We just came out of here. This is Medial. This was Medial. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cloudy, I remember. Dog's fine! Green alert, dog is fine. Ahoy, this here's Medial, as you can see. This used to be a quiet hot springs town. Everything's gone now, but in a way, I'm kind of glad everything's cleaned out. Feels better this way. What? What a guy. Oh, great. Now I gotta find another job. Guess I might as well make my side job as an accessory seller into a regular job. All the shops are still here? Well, since you're already here, why don't you buy something to take back with you? The only thing that remains of Medial is the capitalism? And the dog. And the dog. It's not all bad. Welcome. Just what you need at a time like this, a shop of rest and relaxation. You're directly responsible for the capitalism? No! You see my husband? He disappeared during the big earthquake, and I haven't seen him since. I thought he'd be in the store. You don't think he got through that door when we went to another country on the other side, do you? Huh? That's all just a dream. Nothing like that could ever really happen. Shops don't survive if you don't talk to them. Plus Chocobo Lady in all the shops. Oh no. By my actions, I brought capital. Well, they were going to die anyway, I suppose. Sorry, our stock isn't so great now. That's just the way it is here. Looking for other items, why don't you check out the other stores? Creamy. We're through. Hey, you feeling better now? That's good, real good. Now don't overdo yourself like that again, you hear? But isn't the live stream a strange thing? When I die, I wonder if I'll flow along in the middle of the warm, gentle stream like this. I mean, yeah, I guess so. No, I need my bird. I remember everything. Hate Sith tells us that in Junon, there was another Mako reactor which had huge materia in it. We got there. My background process completed. I feel like that pit might be radioactive. Should those townspeople really be sticking around? Well, that's true, right? Because they were treating Cloud for Mako poisoning. Which sounds an awful lot like radiation poisoning, right? Now, we don't know if the Mako, like, ebbs out from it, you know? Maybe as long as they don't touch it, they're safe. But that's not how I would think it works. I know Junon's not here because we've already been to Junon. And it's not marked, but these are a bunch of islands which we haven't been to before. I feel like in every Final Fantasy game, whenever you just find an island with nothing on it, there's a chance that it's just full of all the most deadly monsters they can think of. And it's there for power leveling. Don't know if the scary green crater is dangerous or not until we try living there. Exactly. We can't know. We need to live there and mark our findings. That's the only way to know if it, like, mutates you or anything like that. Oh! What the hell was that? That came buzzing past here like a powerhouse. Mutation, you say? Yeah, like, we might not even be recognizable as human by the time they're through with us. As if I was already. Looks at slime body. Maybe those townsfolk are onto something, actually. They're doing good science for us all. We've got to know. Okay. So, I feel like Junin was coastal. Am I close? I know we've been there before. This is Nibelheim. This is where Sid used to live. With the rocket ship. It's Rocket Town. You know what? I could have guessed. If things go on like this, then Meteor's just going to smash right into us and kill us all, right? I guess that's life. Shinra's trying to gather the huge materia from the Junon underwater reactor. There are 4 left, and they're transporting them here. I can't stand them using my precious rocket for a thing like this. Your precious rocket, huh? You know, I got someone back on my ship that might disagree with that. This is, I was about to call it Clyra. It's not, it's Coral. In Final Fantasy IX, you can mouse over areas on the map, and it tells you what they are. There's a non-zero chance that this is Junon, actually. It's the large cannon. You're learning the map, you're so impressed. This is under Junon! Thank you. I'm glad I make you proud. You want me? If you see a weapon you want, you'd better buy it. Yes, weapons. Once meteor hits, not just the fish, but the whole ocean will be destroyed. I remember years ago seeing the Shinra build a long pipe underwater. The underwater reactor is connected to Junon by a pipe. You should be able to get to the reactor through it. A pipe, you say? I remember a pipe. You want to get on the elevator that badly, give me 10 gil. You know what? Okay, I guess. You're willing to throw your job away for 10 gil? I'll do it. You know what, buddy? Have 100. Get yourself a freaking potion. Get yourself 1 night in an okay inn or 2 nights in freaking Coral. Really are not paid enough to care. Buy yourself something pretty tall. Slight you 10 gil. The Shinra is collecting huge materia at the Junon undersea reactor. When they're done, they'll bring it to this airport. Get out of here before you get in the way. What, me? I'm gonna be watching from here so that I don't get in their way either. They're just... I just intrude into their military corporate base, and they're like, here's our plans. Don't mess with them. Game Switch, how's it going? It's going pretty okay. Oh, I'm sorry, they do care that we're intruding. We, I made a slight mistake. I'm glad I discovered here. I'm remembering at the end of last time I streamed this going, you know what? I'm probably not going to remember until next stream. You know what? I'm probably not going to remember until the first combat of next stream. Good luck with the fight. Thank you. That I have not equipped any, or rather 2/3 of this party. Sometimes I think about some distant individual watching my VODs as a playlist on YouTube and having to see like, I'm gonna leave this here as a reminder to myself, so that way next time I know exactly what's going on. And then like 15 minutes of ads go by because this is the future. And then they get to the next video and I'm like, I have forgotten everything, and then I'm playing the video as if it was the same. Some musicians just have a way with song names. Oh yeah? You're curious if I did play / plan to play of... Oh! The remake? I haven't. I'm thinking of probably doing that once I finished with the original. Rebirth and remake are different, apparently. So you did mean Rebirth? Oh, well, to properly answer your question, I don't understand the difference, but I'll look into playing one or both. Because I think they go into each other, right? Like they're part of the same series. Regardless, I'm going to be playing that whole set. Rebirth is the sequel. Yeah, so I'm definitely playing the remake first, before Rebirth. Yes. So before doing anything, I actually went to my trusted companion, who knows Final Fantasy VII Squeakwill, if you will. I will. Thank you. My trusted companion who knows much about Final Fantasy VII, and I asked them, my darling, my love, my guiding star, should I play... I do have an interest in old JRPGs, and I do have an interest in playing the original. Should I play the original or the remake first? And they said unto me, you should play the original first, and then remake, and then Rebirth. So that is what I'm gonna do. Aiza. That was the correct answer. I think so. Given the context, it does make sense. I think it really depends on your interests as a person. Yeah. Like, it's completely valid to say a JRPG looks like the... I have no interest in playing a JRPG, so which should I play? Well, the answer is you should play the one that isn't a traditional turn-based JRPG. But for me, I have played Kingdom Hearts, and that is the only game I have played that is like the remake and Rebirth. And I am trying to find Tifa, and I got really confused and couldn't do it. But we got there. I can't fit Bahamut and Neo Bahamut on Cloud anymore. Wait. Oh, it's because I outfitted Cloud, or I outfitted Barret like how Cloud was. I mean, I guess we can keep it like that. Here, let me adjust your equipment, buddy. There will presumably be a third Final Fantasy Re-X and perhaps beyond. And Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, now featuring Dante from Devil May Cry and Knuckles. Yeah. Neo Bahamut Plus, perhaps. The Remake series has the most confusing naming scheme ever. It does. I got so confused. That's why I just needed someone to tell me. I've looked it up multiple times. Adam Eve, the game is really cool so far. That is very cool. Rain's cold attacks. I guess we could give you the Imperial Guard. Not canon. See, well, here's the thing. Anything that happens in your imagination is automatically not canon. That's just true for everything. However you interpret a thing is just the way you interpret it. You're gonna say something similar. It's all made up, so yeah. Algorithm suggested a VTuber playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the video was titled, "Oh no, they're all hot." There's also Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, apparently. Wait, is that not, like, kinda dated? I thought that was like a side story game. And from a while ago. I just remember the AMVs. Don't ask where Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days fits into the chronology. Game is distanced from the media and internet canons you've seen. Oh, everything is distant from the internet. It doesn't feel like that when you're in there. But it is. It's a prequel. That version came out in 2022. There's an older Crisis Core game that's a prequel. That's the one I was thinking of. Reunion is a prequel to the remake series. Gotcha, gotcha. Give me MP plus. Give me MP plus so I can cast more magic. And then I'll put Bahamut on you. Sorry, I keep getting so distracted. It's nice to not relive the bits of the series you've seen and do something different. Yeah. No, it's okay. Aw, thanks for Iona. Thank you for the boot.
Yosh.
Aw, and the pats. Sorry, I have to check the growth rate of the weapon Cloud has compared to everyone else. No one has any double. And that's fine by me. I'm willing to just take what we got, pretty much. You don't even need to take your jacket this time? Nope. My jacket has been passed around so much. Aw, thank you for the boop, Sybil. I'm definitely not going the right way either. You're cute. You got magic this time. You can heal Barret. Ow, why? You send your minion giant gun. Ow! Tornado was a verb. Anything can be a verb. That's the beauty of the English language. Oh. Nice pause. You know why? I don't know why. How could you? My autonomy, it's been robbed. Mouse Pete's? Oh, that's why. Norded means Xehanort possesses someone. I see. term that's very useful in certain areas. Aqua got Norded? Oh no. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Oh, excuse me, Cloud.
Yo.
Come on in. Thank you for the head pats. Welcome, I can't believe it. I never thought a monster-like weapon really existed. He is the single most confusing line of dialogue in the game. You had to look it up. Do you want to know? You know what? Sure. I was about to ignore him and continue anyway. The cannon's gone. That's so dumb. One of my sound effects is the exact sound used in little fan videos of My Little Pony. Hey, guess what? That's on purpose. And every time you get confused, that's the sound effect of, that's the pinky grinning sound effect. It's the squee, right? Yeah. This machine has been working right ever since Weapon got to it. You just notice the squeeze sound effect. I think it's done when Pinky grins. Or it might be when Fluttershy grins. You forgot it was in the actual show, that does make sense. Weapon and Meteor scared everyone else off. I'm sticking here, sauced as usual. I'd like to close down this shop, but we got the regulars to think about. I don't know what to do. Maybe you should try to sample it. I mean, I was requested for the Robotnik Yosh that I use as well recently. But why not? I'm gonna play Tales of Equestria with people. Why is that so hard? That's the official RPG, right? They're not gonna get me down, not me. Weapon, Meteor, even bad customers aren't gonna get me. We need to normalize store clerks acting like this. Just aggressively staring people down like, are you gonna start something? I'm not gonna take any. Maybe not have bought everything related to that tabletop RPG. I can't remember if I bought the book. I definitely considered it. The thing is, I'd already tried a fan one that I actually liked. I can't remember the name of it though, sadly. You should make Pony Alley an emote. You're just gonna have an emote of Pony Alley on your stream. Wonder who could have sampled the Robotnik Yosh recently. It's a mystery. Hey, stay out of the way. Back again, Mr. Know-It-All? Alright, you can enter. No, no. I don't want to talk to the tutorial people again. It's already to vote in your Discord. You know, I've seen that. Looked at both, but the official area does things well. I've seen a few different fan ones too. That's where the Yosh is from? That's where the Yosh is from. That's Robotnik being affectionate towards a Chow. New Age, President of Shinra, Rufus. Good for him.
Yosh.
Thank you for the demonstration and for the pats.
Yosh.
Preemptive attack. Oh no! Not only did I not notice she was gonna limit, but I also messed it up. Not that it's really mattering. PG talks distract you as usual. Especially if it's MLP. Oh, you picked the one that was more light for the GM. I see, I see. Is there an official Pony Alley? There's an unofficial Pony Alley. I mean, what is official? Fractal force pwned me. It's adorable and I like it a lot. Made verified. It was not. But it makes me happy for whatever that counts. How about a ship taxi, only in Junin? Free to Air Force personnel. Sure, call them. Or to the next town or outside Junin. How about neither? Friend loves to headcanon all the people around them as ponies. It's their favorite activity. This is misinformation. An official Pony Alley merch win. They're taking me away. I highly recommend going to the Mousepad Discord and going into the search field. And you should look for from user Fractal Firm as image across the entire Discord. Much good art can be found. First part is I definitely remember finding a tube. All right, let's see how hard you trained. Oh, they're charging away from me. I thought I was about to have like a huge fight. Hey, that's the underwater reactor. Come back. Oh, how helpful. Did you implicitly say that we should look at all the posts from Fractal Fern ever made? As long as they're images, I suppose. I did. I did implicitly say that. All their images? Yeah. There was a period where they commissioned a lot of art. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Alright, you're on. But what if both of us? Whoa, don't even talk about that. You can both date her if she's cool with it. It's fine. I hate the implication that we just like slew these men and then did the little do 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 do. Yep, they're gone. Oh, great. There went two perfectly good men. They're canonically dead. Hi, Malleus. How are you doing? They're just innocent men. Normal, innocent men. Mm-hmm. A tragedy's been committed here. The fight was worth it so I could pet the dog. $100 needles? Is this a Cactuar mech? Nope, it's a frog. HP plus leveled up. Save point. Our back, it's attacked. Imagine turning around and you see you got back attacked by frogs. Frogs at the rear, Sergeant. Not the swords of doom. Barrett has over twice the HP as everyone else. So much HP plus. His HP is so plussed. Certain foodstuff you have returned. I hope your food stuff turns out perfectly. You ate too many jalapenos. I'm so sorry. We're in the tube. We're just like Rem. Oh, it's got a Death Mariner in it. What is this called? A ghost ship. It missed. I gotta know if it works. I know things like Phoenix Downs and such have a chance to just miss. Don't know what to think of that design, but it seems cool. It's pretty cool. It's enough butter for it to turn out good. This is that MTG card, Ghost Ship. I love Ghost Ship. What is it called? Am I crazy thinking that I made a pre-DH deck, but this is my commander? It's Dimir. It's blue and black. And it's old enough to still have the gold border. And I think it's Skeleton Ship, and it does -1/-1 counters? Or something like that? St. Elmo's Fire. Barely a tickle. Sure. Something fun happens if you don't control any islands. Well, yeah, it's a boat. I can't remember. Do you have to sacrifice it? Is it like Dan Dan? As a kid, I used to think it was cool that things like big fish and leviathans and things can only attack people who controlled islands. I was like, yeah, because they got water near them. Wow, I love it when card is stories. Where's Yuffie? Yuffie is back on the ship. She's in standby because, one, she did big betray, and I'm a little bit mad at her. But two, we got the party back together, and it just felt cool. You didn't ask because she's your favorite? Of course not. So many tubes in this place. I like a nice tube-based architecture. Yuffie feels like it should be slang for something. It kind of does have that energy to it. Yuffie's slang for a cool and badass girl? I don't know about that. I think it's just an example of one of those. But Tifa's an example of one of those that doesn't steal all my stuff and hide in a town for 3 hours. Yuffie's slang for a cool rebel girl then, also Tifa. Need a word for rebel relative to your party? Oh, you're looking for traitor. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not mad at Yuffie anymore. I swear. You're Cloud. Oh, that guy was not as impressed as I made him sound when I read the line. Traitor implies treason. Well, yeah. Or betrayal. You are not getting this huge materia. So to be fair, the energy of that entire segment was very different because of when it happened in my specific playthrough. It feels a lot worse stealing all the valuables from your party and running off and hiding with it. After world-ending consequences are on the table. You know, there's a word for a cool girl and sneaky one who's kind but also mischievous. A rapscallion, perhaps? Rebellion is the same as treason. It's just which side you ask to define it. I think that's true. If you go there the first time it's available, you have to trek the entire continent world map with no materia. You landed right in front of the village. You know, I guess that makes sense. I do think that's more when it's intended, or at least apparently she says something if you get on the Bronco with her. Or is that when it becomes available and you have to trek all over the whole thing? It definitely fits the energy of like the first half of the game more so than when it happens. So you were after the huge materia. I am. I'm sneaking in your base, sniffing around for your huge materia. These idiots think you're not after their huge materia, teehee. Because you can only land the Bronco on the southern side, and she'll steal it as soon as you go a little north. I see. That's why I got so confused when she did. Because I was like, okay, well, this happened when I entered the town. So obviously I'm not supposed to just enter the town again. I tried to enter the town, and it was just, like, empty. I feel like game either expected me never to find it or to find it way earlier. Which is reasonable. Huge materia. It was very funny to have like That big cathartic reunion. Also a good MTG card. And, like, coming together to really focus up and save the world, and then Yuffie just steals all our stuff and runs away. Just missed it. They're gonna take it on that submarine! Did we make it? Don't remember what you did with Yuffie your first time playing? You do know you didn't get Vincent your first time. I remembered, like, where Vincent was because my dad told me where to get him when I was, like, 8. What are you doing? Help load. Reno? Oh, I'll help you load, alright. Loud? We're gonna help transport the huge materia, Reno. Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it gonna be? No. Why?
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Aizen. Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you. I like your robot. My priority is the huge materia. Well, my priority is also the huge materia. This blue gives me a cool contrast. Well, thank you. It's the Final Fantasy blue. I was so excited because I did a bunch of my, like, overlay stuff based on old Final Fantasy games and other, you know, like PlayStation era RPGs, SNES era RPGs. And then when I loaded up Final Fantasy VII, I was like, yeah, nailed it. And cool in general, you're pretty cool too. I didn't notice there were 3 targets to this. You can take out the hands. Aw, thank you. It's so cool in general, and the other channels as well. No, I'm pretty quiet in general, to be honest. And the other channels as well. Did you snooze for battle? I am keeping an eye on it, but sincerely, I really appreciate it. Actually, yeah, if you see the option, go ahead. I just assume that no one can see the option. It'll save me an alt-tab. Thank you very much. No, there's this huge issue. As far as I know, no one's ever, or only very intermittently, been able to see the ad timer pop up. You know what isn't cool? The hot, hot taste of Taki's Fuego. I hadn't considered that. You can see it like every time nowadays. What? There's a good stretch where you could see it, but it's been gone for a while. Apparently, Sinzu sees it. I love that it sounds like we're talking about ghosts. So freaking goopy. You said you're pretty cool too, like an anime character. You have to prove your worth. That's the energy I long to present with. Thank you. Do I have Ether? I forgot that I put all of the actually usable items in the top. Thought I had some. Anyway, they're punching me while I'm looking, so... You've always seen it? I actually get slightly worried that you'll alt-tap back over and click on the tab mindlessly and accidentally snooze or dismiss when you didn't want to. I will literally not mind if that happens. Consider yourself unnoticed then. They're caliente. We're so magic light. Arm grab? No! I need him! Keep track. Which arm? They're confusing me. They're hitting me with the Lapis laser. Rigged? Bye, Barret? No, Barret's gonna be just fine. I'm using Meteorian. Oh. Well, you know. No, not the Lapis laser. So, I may not have been taking that super seriously, because things have been pretty easy up to now. Oh! New game over, though. Okay. I'll take a very quick break for ads, and I'm going to try that again. Thankfully, I was compulsively saving at every point. Alright. See you all in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Friend! Friend, hi. Sorry to see you're dealing with some nonsense today. I hope it starts making more sense soon. Sorry, I asked Senzu for ibuprofen. And I kept trying to take it from his hand, and he wouldn't let me. He just kept bringing it closer to my mouth, so I had to just kind of lean down and eat it out of his hand. You know, as is normal. Welcome back, Arrow. Welcome back, Meeper. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Cass. Welcome back, Isa. Rage baiting your dog. I don't think he was rage baiting me. He was just confusing me. He was teasing me a little bit. Welcome back, Sybil. Okay. I'm noticing. We have a turbo ether. We also have 10 elixirs, like seriously. We have 10 elixirs and also 3 mega elixirs. We'll be fine if we actually use our items. Arranged by type might be what you want. I did do that. All the battle ones are at the top. Thank you. Or wait, no, by type? Okay, so not that, but I did go with battle. But also I was a little frantic and I was looking for literally ether instead of turbo ether. You're not getting this huge materia. I'll show you. Oh, look. One of those soldiers decided to come with us. What is a Shinra beta? It's an armlet. It's terrible. I love that he got turned into a frog right before he died. It's so jarring for them to confirm, by the way, in dialogue that yes, these soldiers who I just happen to be running into, we are killing them in our wake. They are dead. Force frogged. That's what FF stands for. YouTube's being weird. Oh, I'm sorry. At least he died happy, as a frog, certainly. It's so huge, and there it goes. What is the Shinra beta? Wait till you see the Shinra sub. Oh yeah, that's what we're on the way to, right? We're on the way to the Shinra sub. One turbo ether. And perhaps be a little more modest in magic usage. Maybe a little bit. The sub is Puckers. Oh. You got so strong there. While I was grinding on the Peninsula of Power, you studied the sub. Your daughter's on the internet saying 50 terabyte 4-volter, huh? Like, teenagers must have an associated parent account, but also say once you reach adult age, you don't need to tie it to an adult. You have an account, like, years ago, with the same birth date. Which makes you more than enough of adult. Oh, so they're asking you to age verify? But also, nothing's being enforced, you just have an annoying pop-up. It's probably a mistake. That stuff is not well implemented, to say the least. And only one of us defeated Sephiroth with the original Buster Sword, so... We need to train you as subs even more. And me. I want to grow strong together with you. You don't even have a proposition to age verify because you already had to do that years ago? I see, I see. Hey, Bunny. There was a thing with Twitch for a while where it was like, hey, because of the Australian law, you're going to have to age verify. And I was like, okay, cool. Can I just do that? And they're like, no. We'll tell you when to do it. It'll probably be fine. Probably. How does Senzu keep track of all of us? It's like having 4 dogs. 1 dog is tough, 2 dogs is tougher, but once you get up to 4, they can all kind of watch each other. Oh, so sweet.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Isa. Thank you. When you're all in Australia, it's going to be like when they open the gate and a horde of guinea pigs scamper out into the yard. It is. Except imagine all of them just coalescing into a cloud. Like, instead of spreading out, they all just bundle together and stay that way. So it's more like, it's less of a guinea pig swarm and more of a ham sphere. Back to lurk? Of course. It's okay. I hope you're able to relax, Saintsia. And I hope the YouTube situation straightens out. One Neo Bahamut. We deserve it. Or maybe we can save our Neo Bahamut. Because I bet that targets everything, right? Does. Because if we get got, that'll damage all the arms too. Double damage all the arms. Well, it should at least do a lot of damage to the arms. Whoa. That does as much damage as Ramu. Didn't drink enough water today, and now your head hurty? Oh, you should get some water. You should get some water and rest. I'm a hydrate right now. Silly, put some water inside you. Hydrated plenty, 2 cups of coffee. That sounds good to me. I've only had 2 cups of coffee so far. I said that like it was less than you. But I'm just getting started.
Yosh.
Thank you, Sybil. We've killed his right arm. Barrett is taken. How do you feel about this new Bahamut, though? Za? It's the new one. Now it's just spinning him fucked up. Yeah, it's like one of those rides, you know? Like the one of the teacups. Aw, thank you, Iona. Two cups of coffee, no water. Well, I put water in the coffee. Iona got game. So I did Phoenix because I kind of expected Barrett to be dead. And he wasn't, and I didn't change my plans. It'd be so much funnier if Barrett was concussing the whole time it was spinning him around. Full headcanon, that's what was happening. We've got 2 limits that are about to get broken. I don't feel like we need to use a Mega Elixir, even though it's the perfect time. There we go. We didn't even need both of them. X Pain 3 and Trip Pain 2. So much pain. He'd be even more powerful than ever. Oh my gosh. We got God's Hand, and also everyone got new brakes. God's Hand, it's just like banana. And the submarine. God's Hand is your favorite Smash Brothers character? Whoa. Mine too. Yeah. But it was just buying time. You have to go after it. I'm lightly considering walking all the way back to the save point. God's Hand! The attack percentage is 255 attack rate. Where has your strength whatever gone? Someone stole your strength armlet from you. Dog's paws? God's paws? Whoa. Such percentage? It's like... so percent. Someone else who says Wogue? I've seen Wogue thrown around quite a bit. At least 20. Gig. You stole Rogue from Bunlith? I stole Wogue from you originally, and then found Bunlith later. Okay. Yeah, Bunlith was Yake. Bunlith also says Wogue. Where did you steal Wogue? I thought Wogue was from Bunlith. Anyway, I got it from Cass. I've definitely seen it, though. Because of a Facebook meme. Sure. You can have Elemental. Why not? You say yeep because it sounds like yep and yeah, so it feels like in the middle of those. Aw. I was gonna make a friend, there's two of them, they're like Wogue. Boss. We got the battle trumpet. That must be what's playing right now. That's where we would have got on the submarine if it didn't take us so long to beat that boss. A scimitar. I was sitting here like, who in this game uses swords? Not this one. Obviously, a scimitar is a spear. Sid uses it. He uses car doors on a stick, that's true. We received key item Leviathan scales. The fire. Yeah, I remember. Wutai. It's no katana glove, but sure. You. Finishing touch. Oh, I forgot to check the new limit breaks. You remembered? I was in Wutai for way too long. I was like hunting those down because I thought I was gonna have to chase Yuffie's ass through the fire. Yarping. You want to have a yarp sesh later? Yuffie action roleplaying. Yarping and Yuffie is getting too close to stuff. Finishing touch blows away all opponents. Another Y word that could have fit, but you didn't want to say that. Hmm? What do you mean? They all just say attack an opponent. You don't say? That was about finishing touch, by the way. But yeah, what else could it have been? And the blowing away? You're not taking over this ship. We're going to take over the ship. We are going to absolutely dominate this Shinra sub. You mean like Yule action role-playing? Like when you pretend it's Christmas in July? Is that the Y word? You're absolutely going to dominate this Shinra sub. Thank you, Cass. Deny the sub its finishing touch. Teach it discipline. Oh, should I time it? I can't believe it's Christmas in July. I'm so thrilled to be celebrating Christmas in July with everyone today. You want the sub? Just try and take it. Sir, maybe we shouldn't piss them off. Ow, why? Ow, 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 ow. The shocks are still going. Christmas in July and March. We're innovating over here. You need slightly NSFW advice. If you're scared, you can whisper it. But also, I'm in a mindset where I want to take risks. Why are you shocking me? So anyway, Bunny, if you think you know why, I don't. Oh wait, I do. Sorry. Anyway, Bunny, if you think you can dance around it and put it in chat, feel free. If not, I'm still extremely curious. Brat? I'm not the brat here. Come on, Cloud, follow me. Man, what the... Hey, yo, remember, I was leader first, man. I don't know, kind of bratty. You can't be the brat if you're supposed to be the dom, okay? You have the Noxy hype emote? Yay! That's awesome. Yo. We come a long way since we got on that train. Lots of things changed, this and that. Yeah, so true. Is Allison a brat? You love her artist? Did I call you? I didn't. I just said the word brat a bunch. And you answered that, huh? You and boyfriend are going out of town to visit family. We'll be gone all weekend. There's a package of stuff we've ordered coming Saturday. Bunch of overseas things from bolts and electronics to cages. I see, I see. They should all be in one bag used to get through customs. You ask your coworker to pick up the package so it doesn't sit on your doorstep while you're gone, or risk it. Well, that really comes down to how much you trust the coworker not to open it. It's probably nondescript packaging, right? How obvious is the packaging? Hey, Banana. Love you. The coworker won't open it. How's your poker face? Also, how are you with exhibitionism? Because I know if there was someone I could trust not to open it, I would ask them to. And then pick them up and be like, did you open it? You're amazing. For instance, Exhibit A. Exactly. I would be like, did you open it? And then you'd be like, no, of course not. And then I would be like, that's good, thank you. No, that's the thing though. After that interaction, you have to then not acknowledge it. Why? Okay, I saw the time remaining and I thought that was entrance, and I was like, how did 50 people respond? So the packaging will be like white plastic, classic, whatever packaging. Yeah, your poker face is god tier. It excites you, but you don't want to risk scaring a coworker or scarring a coworker forever because you do like them. The worst part is the awkward moment where they're probably going to cheerfully ask you what it is. And you have to decide, are you going to lie or are you going to brush it off and have them be curious about it forever? You could just say, oh, it's something private my boyfriend needs. Bolts and electronics. No chance anything else is in that package. You know what? When you said bolts and electronics, I thought that was code for something. I was like, damn, bolts, huh? Also, apparently I'm a brat, but I think that comes down to perspective. The poll can't count. You didn't have your say. Too late. Almost suggested to say it's just for my hobbies, because that would be true. But then they might ask about your hobbies. Just tell them. Yeah, maybe you tell them and you make a new friend. They're probably also freaks. That's why I say everyone's normal, because everyone's a freak. You just had to import a lot of stuff, and it's cheaper to import in bulk usually. Yeah, so it's actually the perfect plan. You ask them to pick it up for you. And you just say, oh yeah, it's some bolts and electronics, you know, for like the drones I make, you know? You definitely will not make a new friend. I don't have much time left. I don't want to die. They could literally just hand over the sub. There's still so much more I've got to do. Please don't make me do this. I've never even got to do my special victory dance in battle. All right, then make this your first victory. Go on, show them. Yes, sir. Remember your last training. Begin. I'm back, and now I got no regrets. Take them prisoner. Oh my god. Thank you. It's just bolts and electronics, you know? Look at the salute they're doing. They're so cute. If we started using the term freak show today, it would mean something very different. That's true. They're so vanilla and plain, it's sad. I like the little dance that Cloud is doing. You taught them that. I did teach them that. I was like, that's a thing Cloud does. But you're right. Cloud literally taught it to them, and they really wanted to do it. Someone, please. I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. The lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. Stop your blubbering. How are we gonna move this without you? Cloud's having a panic attack, and Barrett's like, get over it. Cloud is so cute when he reclaims his sense of self. I love it when the reclaiming of the sense of self. Just fiddle with the controls and we'll get somewhere. Mentioned something slightly out there and they recoiled, but they also love Baldur's Gate and D&D, so I mean, they should know better. They should. Hey, Cloud, why don't you try piloting it? They say you don't get motion sickness if you're driving. Oh, that's right. Cloud gets motion sick. I forgot. Hey, you're right. I do feel a little bit better driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. Piloting submarine is very difficult. I'm completely clueless. Thank you. I'm happy to be a hostage. We'll read the manual. Sure, why not? Reading in a moving submarine isn't going to violently disrupt Cloud's stomach. Thank you for the advice. You're going to have him pick it up. Nighty-night. Good night, buddy. I hope it all goes well. Both intrigued and confused. This does happen sometimes. Or I'm just having a completely normal conversation with somebody and they're like, whoa. That's for the best. This is why my mother-in-law doesn't watch this stream anymore. It's because she kept getting too intrigued and confused and decided she did not want to be that intrigued. Completely normal. Yeah. Okay, so square fires the torpedo. Triangle and X speeds up and down. And then directional buttons spin you. Oh no, poor mother-in-law. She's always invited, but it was literally boyfriend dungeon where she was like, I don't think I want to watch this anymore. You're also someone who loves Baldur's Gate 3 and D&D. And you may say something slightly out there sometimes. I see. Mission orders. Presently on the ocean floor near Junon, a Red Leader submarine carrying huge materia is being escorted by covert Shinra submarine units. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that several mines have been dispersed onto the ocean floor. The ocean floor can only be monitored with Shinra's sonar radar screen. Enemy subs can only be detected within the sonar area. Get in front of the detected enemy sub and lock on. Press the square button to fire the torpedo. Did you have no idea what you wanted to say or meant to say in the end? I think I understand. Have a nice lyric, Fractal. The mines are found on the radar screen at the top of the indicators. Mines inflict great damage, so be careful. Sink the Red Leader submarine carrying the huge materia. Time limit 10 minutes. Understood. Advice, in quotes. Get the enemy submarine in front of you. Concentrate attack on the Red Leader submarine. If you lose track of the enemy, push the R1 button and use your radar. Good luck with the game. Oh, thank you. Well, start the mission. Switch? Yes. Main screen on. Change the screen mode. This sometimes happens to you if you take a break from typing in the middle of a sentence. I was not ready for this. You know, it occurs to me. They didn't tell me what button locks on. This is bad news. Missile has no idea where it is. She has no idea where it is in hell. Oh, we're in it. We're in it, though. There's a red one. Mission complete. See? You are in it. I am in it. Mission complete. Your brain is not braining today? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it brains better soon. We received Shinra sub. They're ours now. You accidentally won. I got there eventually. I saw red and squared. Phew. We did it. The huge materia should be at the bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue the search. All Shinra submarine units, do you read? All Shinra submarine units, do you read? Must be from Shinra. You received it. We received the Shinra sub. Report number 2. Is it us? All right, I'll do it. This is Shinra sub number 2. Everything's normal. Roger. Your next mission is return to Junon Dock. We will transport the huge materia from the airport. Those without other assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon Airport. We should make it if we hurry. Forget about the huge materia for now. We're climbing. Okay, we're forgetting about the huge materia for now. We're climbing. We've received the Shinra sub. It looks like a shark. How to drive a submarine. Press the OK button to get on and move forward. Press the cancel button to get off. /submerge /float. Players can get on and off in bays like this one. Huge materia, never heard of it. Huge materia, no siree. Just normal size materia for me, thanks. Oh, there we go. Okay, fine, I'll give you 10 gil again. Now, last time we were here, we definitely saw an airport. Finished loading the huge materia. All we have to do now is ready the cargo ship, Yelnica, for departure, and we're done. Airport. There's the huge materia. Finished loading the what? Dude. We should have slurped up the huge materia while we were on the ocean floor. Oh no, the huge materia. Let's go after it. Where are they headed? Rocket Town, of course. Of course. We remember where Rocket Town is. But I mean, the sub though. We got a new vehicle, a whole new world to explore. There is actually like one cave I know of that I can get to from the submarine that I couldn't from the high wind. Is that... Oh, that's the sub! It's full of water. So this is the leader sub. Damn, makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Phew, that's good to hear. Oh, we got huge materia. We also got huge materia, though. So they recovered huge materia, but also we have huge materia. I can't use triangle to speed up anymore. What is that? It's terrifying. It's definitely going to kill me. Hello. I saved outside here. I know this is a bad idea, but I have to see it. 20 minutes, huh? How bad is it? Oh, that's just out. This is end game stuff. This is so far past a bad idea. Look, I knew this is how it would end. But we had to see. It's the emerald weapon. You got this? Cass believes in me. It occurs to me, I actually forgot to save after getting out of Junon. So I sincerely apologized. I knew my ass was about to be kicked and I did that anyway. And I do have to replay a little bit. I don't want you down, right? You're gonna keep trying, right? Yes. You're a weapon too? You are? I didn't know that. Oh! I loaded the wrong save. You're a fluffy weapon? Aw. My blood ran so cold. I was like, where is this? It's because I was like, I don't know if I did that right. So I'd better make a quick save here in a different slot. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Fluffy Gear. I always thought Fluffy Gear was something completely different and not a weapon at all. Oh, Flutter Gear. Flutter Gear makes way more sense. I did it again. I am so sorry. I will gladly receive punishment for this. What did you think Fluffy Gear was? You know. Gear as in tools, but you know, tools and equipment, you know, the things you might wear, but with like fur on it. You know, to make it fluffy. Like, like fluffy handcuffs, yeah. Like if you imagine climbing gear, but instead of for climbing, it's for other activities and also with fur on it. Like Pobs? Yes, exactly. You understand. Okay, so I know I still have to go into Junin. I love that that guy's just there, by the way. I gotta go into Junin, but also I have to find the lead sub. Must find and slay the lead sub if I am to end this curse. Oh, it's just right there. Shoot. Lead sub, we got it. Oh, I need to go under. I need to go back under once again. Does not fly directly into Emerald Weapon. Maybe I don't have to go under. But I was able to figure out which direction to go easier from here. I think. Junin! Saves in the first slot so I don't load the wrong slot 3 times. Thank you for elevator. I need to go see a airplane leave. There it goes. Now, I don't trust myself to take a break and then be able to find my way out of here. So I'm gonna find my way out of here first. and then we'll take a quick break. So then we'll at least be back where we were. Oh no, the huge materia! They're going to Rocket Town, of course. Alright. I'll save here. Oh, I said I could go to one cave with that submarine, but I realized that thing only parks in coves. But never mind. Okay. I'm gonna take a really quick break. Last one. I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you very soon. Welcome back. There has to be a V at some point. I mean, technically. Aiza, welcome back. Cassidy, welcome back. Friend, welcome back. Aiza, I love you so much. Pew pew. Welcome back, Sybil. Let's have whiskers under their legs. I think they do. Never looked personally. Is that how long it usually lasts? I'm like eyeing that thing because sometimes it doesn't leave when it's supposed to. Pew pew. Probably gonna end up being true. You should have stuck with B. Yeah, I think they got like tiny little whiskers under their legs. It was the bee. Whoa. This is where we shrunk the whole temple. Now that is supposed to go away. Hello? Green. We got enemy skill materia. Oh, is this blue magic? The enemy skill command. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks like something that would happen on a blue magic thing. Enemy skill is so good. I don't even know what I replaced. Must have been all, certainly. The potential is huge. I can't argue with that. It's the most potential I've ever seen. Oh, it's unusual for people to come to such an out-of-the-way place. I can't remember how many years it's been since the last person came. Know how you feel. Who are you? Me? I don't know. Oh, I thought I was gonna get to name you and keep you. You don't know who you are? Been a while since I gave it any thought. I wonder what they used to call me. Oh yes, they used to call me the Chocobo Sage, that's right. Right, that was it, the Chocobo Sage. No one would forget that. Now, what can I do for you? Sell me something? I don't want your Reagan greens. What about that Chocobo? That Chocobo? Well, that one is... Let's see now, I don't quite remember. Oh! Sorry, Sid. There's a green tip here, as if to function as a landing pad. Oh, we've been here before. You can return that kid's sled. I don't think I could live in this town. It gets so cold here. I have to move again. I don't know where to start. Reason for the drop in temperature must be because of the Dome of Light at the northern limits. You all should get away from here and go to some place like Medial Island in the south. Wanted to get a lot better at snowboarding. Aw. Wanted to return your snowboard, kid. Hey, I met your husband. He's alive. Do you care? I have been living in this town for 60 years, and still I caught a cold. I heard there's a doctor on a southern island somewhere. I sure wish he'd come here. The one doctor. Your husband's sick for a while and doesn't have much energy lately. I heard a doctor exists. I wish we had one. First time that the temperature has dipped this low this fast. Also that mysterious light at the northern limits too. Does it mean we've reached the end of the world? That's for Quirrell. I'm like half checking places that I haven't and might have new stuff, and also half looking out for coves. Submarinable coves. But also, We are meant to go like right here. Well, not right here, right here. Rocket Town. I knew you were around here somewhere. I am learning the map. I should have actually... Am I so cheap that I'm about to get back on my boat, fly to Coral, just so I can stay in the crummiest hotel around? Because Coral's right here, yes I am. Particular night. Would you like a room? Yes, I would. Thank you. I feel like... Okay, so I remember as a kid being so excited and grateful when I found the odd RPG that, like, raised your downed party members outside battle or healed you or whatever. I might just be old and crotchety. I feel like people don't know how good they have it with the free and frequent resting they get these days. Why doesn't my character feel like I'm running them ragged? I don't practice self-care for myself, so why should I care if Cloud has 0 MP and 2 HP? I felt this a little bit when I was, I can't remember what I was looking for, but I was looking for something that I was having an issue with in, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, the computer game from Alcat. And there's a mechanic in there where you build up debuffs when you rest in certain areas. And I literally never knew or cared about the mechanic. You're picturing Fern nodding deviously, thinking, yes, yes, let the curmudgeon flow through you. Yeah, maybe I'm too full of Fractal's curmudgeon. But there's this mechanic where you build up corruption when you rest in certain areas. I never noticed it becoming an issue. It literally never was for me. And people are like, how do you even manage this? It's tearing my party apart. Thank you, Isa. I was like, how did you even do that? And people are like, oh, you shouldn't rest in the areas that do that so much.
Yosh.
And I was terrified of, like, taking too much in-game time. Aw. Thank you, Isa. Dork? What do you mean? Shinra is serious about launching that piece of crap rocket? But why now? Hold on. This is important. Wait, I don't even need to do this. I forgot about the PHS. I can just do that from right here. Save? No, the PHS. Alright, give me Sid. Growth is triple! Oh, it has 2 slots, but the growth rate is triple. the growth rate of that spear is triple. That means 3 times. And the power wrist, I found it. That's Tifa's. Thank you. I might end up giving it to someone else, but we'll see. Yeah, have a talisman. I don't care. Okay. Cloud. Ultima. And enemy skill. You're all cool in unique ways, and that's wonderful. Whether it's listening, finding the right words, engaging with others, being encouraging and overall kind. Aw. You're pretty great too. Oh, unfortunately, Sid doesn't have much space for anything else. At least one specific compliment that applies to each person you see here. Aw. All lurkers are great too. Of course, of course. You just can't see them. I prefer to consider that if the lurkers wanted to be seen, they would be. And I let them rest. Which is exactly what I want when I lurk. What a lovely compliment. Aw. I sometimes go to great lengths to make sure that I don't even, like, pull a lurker for some background element or something. You're offline a few minutes because your computer threw up? Oh, I hope your computer's feeling better now. Sorry, Cloud, but I'm putting Barrett's materia back on you. It's all in service to leveling materia. I am not going to rest again just to fill out Cloud's new HP total. Speaking of lurk, you're off to lurk. Have a good time, Ainsia. Hope so too. Certainly it was just a once-off and not a sign of greater trouble to come. You recommend it if anyone's interested? That's really good. Locked. What was her name? Mary? Cheryl? Not Sid's wife. Everyone's staring at the rocket. I hate to do this. I'm gonna go outside town again and save. Have a great time with the game. Thank you. I think we will. I can't wait to see what the scimitar looks like in battle. The scimitar spear. A spectacle. Something about to happen? Oh, I'm excited. Is literally anything about to happen? I'm so excited. Oh, hi, CMS. How you doing? Look at her go. Those terrorists are here. Ah! You know what? Rude. But I can't blame you. Oh. That's not what that is. That is a Naginata, I think. A glaive, perhaps? Gotta disappear, but hi everyone. Hi CMS, I hope you're having a good time. Don't let them get any further. Everyone attack! Everything is mine. You're not going anywhere. Nowhere. I was going slow, so I'd remember to check what or rather if enemy skill did anything yet, and they put him to sleep. Oh, I didn't even notice he got up. Yeah. E-skill is grayed out even. Blindness doesn't even matter. She's got 255 attack rate. Damn it. What the hell do you think they're gonna do to my rocket? I'm out of here, Cloud. I'm gonna kick those fucking Shinra right out of my rocket. But you're not out of here. You're still with us. Because of God's paws. That's right. That's right. Oh, hold on. Let me do a double take at this thing. This doesn't list AP. This doesn't list AP. Now, if this does work like blue magic, I don't have to level this. I have to get hit with things. what I should do is trade it out for Neo Bahamut. And keep it on Cloud, who likes to get hit by things. Or defeat things, either way. Usually just beating things, getting hit by things. Usually getting hit by things, to be honest. Eating them. Eating certain items. That does it. You again. We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. Drawing them sometimes. Running away and leaving the party and then going to live with them for a little bit. That one's my favorite. I was a kid watching the capable adults in my life play Final Fantasy. The feral kid in Final Fantasy VI. I said in a questioning tone as I confirmed for myself that that's the one I'm thinking of. Green hair, named like Gao or something. That kid was always my favorite. He ran off and came back with new knowledge. Maybe I should be taking this guy somewhat seriously. Wow. Oh, that was it. He got us. You? Why are you here? Rude of the Turks should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks. Being done in like that? But I won't let you through. Yes, you. Person in red armor. Are definitely going to be able to stop me when, high-ranking official with platoon in front of him could not. I wish more people were like the guys on the submarine. It's like, oh, you just fought through route. You know what? Go ahead. What the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back. Listen to me, Captain. We're gonna launch the rocket. Huh? What are you talking about? We're gonna load a materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. Oh man, this is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up, shut the hell up. How's the rocket? Pretty much okay, but we plan to run it into Meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair going? Shara's doing it. Shara! Oh, great. What a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over, so don't worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead. Go tell everyone. He doesn't mean he's gonna fly the rocket, does he? Hey, Sid, what are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're gonna borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand that materia is precious, and I also understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans who used to only roam around on the ground are able to fly now. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans. Science just might be what saves this planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science, so to me, there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear it. Alright, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. Hell? What the hell happened? Hey. Palmer, what the hell did you do? They said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I launched it. Damn, Shara. Why'd she pick today to get fast? Damn, won't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey, 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 almost liftoff. What the? No countdown? Just don't seem the same without it. Hey, 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 blast off. Well, goodbye, everyone. Looks like Team Shinra's blasting off again. If only we'd practiced with if only we practiced with that scimitar enough to get Ultima working. Or leveled up Comet more. Then maybe we could knock out Comet with our Comet. Or, sorry, Meteor with our Comet. Finally made it to outer space. Let's see. How's the course set? Yep, it's headed for a collision with Meteor. Can't we do something? If it goes on, we're... That damn Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. May not be able to change the course. This is the end? Huh? What the hell are you saying? We're still young. You're still young. You give up that easily? I'm not gonna crash into Meteor. Just watch. And keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right before we crash into Meteor. Why don't we bail, you know, closer to the Earth's orbit? Hey, what about the huge materia? You want the materia? Do whatever you want. Materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. But maybe all that I really wanted was just to go into outer space. So, why don't you all do whatever you think is right? I finally found the huge materia. Don't worry about that. It helps my nerves. It's structured so the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. Try and operate it? Yes. Hey Cloud, you know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push one of those buttons. If you punch in the right code, it'll unlock. and you can get the huge materia. So what order am I supposed to enter the passcode in? I don't know, just try and punch in the code randomly. Not that one. Unauthorized user identified. Protection system will activate in 3 minutes. I've been had. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the materia back. Heard there's a passcode only top people in Shinra know. We probably have to enter that. Trying to enter some codes while I try and remember that passcode. No, a timer. I can't remember. Give me some more time. I am entering different codes, I promise. Did you use the triangle? I'm pretty sure you didn't. I did! I did use the triangle! Second digit wasn't an X. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I have a feeling you pushed the circle only once. I've been using every button once, by the way. Which I'm realizing is not necessary. Finished your episode sooner than expected. How's it going here? Oh, it's fine. You know. I did push it only once. Third digit was an X. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The third digit was an X. You already said that. You went to the pool? Ooh. How was it? Last digit was triangle or X. This is terrible. Here's a key you have to push twice. Oh, I have not been doing that. Isn't this so awkward? It is. Oh my god. Oh. Ah, shit. The protection system just activated. Actually, I have a slang word in French. Shorthand for re-hello. It's just re. Aw. Oh, too bad. We gotta let it go. Okay. I'll leave it up to everyone. I made a state before here. I could try again. And it wouldn't take long. Translates to being back in this context. Very sweet. Save the materia. I can try to save the materia. I can imagine myself as a kid saving. Going all the way here. And doing it until we do it right. We found the huge materia. There's triangle, 1 circle. X is third. And the final one is either triangle or X. 1 key we have to hit twice, so 1 is not involved, and it might as well be square, because that's not mentioned. It would make sense for X to be used twice, because it is potentially in the last slot and also in the third slot. If there is a save state system, it's there to be abused. Well, I'm the one who put the save state system there. Okay. I know how to use it. We just did this in another timeline. Just try to punch in the code randomly. I'll remember details as you go. It wasn't that. You have to enter that passcode. Did you use the triangle? Pretty sure you didn't. I used the triangle. Are you even looking at me? I want a slice of cake. I would love a slice of cake. Thank you. On second thought, there wasn't an X. Is that what he just said to me? Third digit was an X. Okay, I'm gonna assume I misread that. He thinks. Obviously, I haven't tried everything. But being all frantic, I forget what I've already tried. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up all of Sid's hints so I have access to them, because I feel like I've had not the best luck. I tried typing in the Sid hints. Oh no, I accidentally typoed. I typed in HUD hunts. That is not what I'm looking for. My 10-year-old trying to solve Sid's code for the huge materia in Final Fantasy VII. The struggle is real. Ah, shoot. I literally found it. Someone just put it in the comments. Well, I have no idea how this works, but good luck. Thank you. So, I was laboring under a false... a misunderstanding. I took... Oh, you didn't use triangle. I don't think you used triangle. Say, the code definitely includes a triangle. It does not include a triangle, as it happens. So it was not gonna happen. No triangle. Not even one. I was honestly unsure about that one. But I feel comfortable that I can take all of my own failures and blame it on some unknown localizer in 1997 instead. You're curious what happens on the code input failure now? You don't have to be. It happened twice. Sid keeps giving you hints randomly, and then eventually when you don't do it in under 3 minutes, the thing we're trying to save here just goes into hiding forever. The passcode's confirmed. Identified as an authorized user. Unlocked. After, in the grand scheme of things, well, you know, the game is there for you to explore. I did ask, but the only person who said anything was Senzu, and he said to save. Or to save the materia. Whoa, pretty good. Got the passcode in a single try. Sure did. You must have known the passcode. If not, it's impossible. Calling me out. I didn't try to. It was put in front of me. I just wanted to find your hints. It is saved. Thanks, Sid. Thanks for that. I realize I'm so clever. I just like got it first try. Whoa. How the heck did you do that? I was spoiled by someone telling some random 10-year-old on the internet. It took you forever to solve it? I was never going to solve it because he was like, you didn't use triangle, did you? I don't think you did. To be like, oh, you probably didn't put triangle in the code, and I think you have to. No, I was looking up all of his hints and just saw someone post the solution, so I didn't get to solve it, sadly. My leg's stuck under the debris. Sid. Did first try, truly amazing. Thank you, thank you. I wish I hadn't been spoiled, but thanks. Oh, you're just being modest. I see, I see. I can't. It's so heavy. I can't lift it. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, the rocket's gonna crash in a meteor. I can't go without my friends. Oh my god, Cloud's still amazing. You dumbass. No time to worry about other people. Processes entire message. Goes through a library of swears to find the most appropriate one for the situation that I'm willing to say on the internet. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Tank number 8 blew up, so tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Shinra, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Shinra, she was here the whole time. I was looking all over town for you. I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. Do you want to be new Aerith? I'm not even going to begin to try to guess what fills that. Sorry. I think writers just imagine a television audio sensor playing when someone curses. I think so. Funny bit for every swear to be the same word, which is not actually a swear. Like door hinge. Gate pod is this way. Please hurry. Hurry, I'm gonna detach the escape pod. Hey Shara, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've been checking it till now. Of course she has been. And I'm relieved. So this is outer space. Man, it's the real thing. I'm really here in outer space. Favorite curse word in 14 is Thal's balls. Safe by the pod. So long, Shinra number 26. Well, we've doomed the planet. We've removed the huge materia from the rocket. Now we're just throwing a bunch of iron into a small planetoid-sized rock. I'm sorry? Pardon? But why? It's always so long, Gay Bowser, and never how goes, Gay Bowser. So sad. To be fair, the bear rocket did a lot of damage to that. Aw. There is also the worry that if we had launched the huge materia into it, it just also cracks the materia and releases, like, Nova Ultima onto the entire planet. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. Yeah, we didn't have anything to do with that. That old man was dramatically necessary, of course, of course. What a bust. I kinda hoped it'd work. Let the audience know this is bad. This is bad. Rufus is a failure, it is known. Well, to be fair, they sabotaged Avalanche way back when, so now we're going to crash a giant boulder on the rest of the planet and blame it on Shinra. We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. I wonder if we've been wrong this whole time. What do you mean we, cat? Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry, think. Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart and get worse and worse. You pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean. Aren't they beautiful? And it just derails the entire thing. How wide and big. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. Thank you for lovely stream. You're so tired. Good night, Isa. I am not long for this stream. We're gonna be closing out after all this. You're also going to bed. I love you, Cassidy. Good night, both of you. Love you so much. Thank you for getting the lights and my jacket. I hope it keeps you warm and comfy. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. We're just floating in the dark. Kinda makes you feel powerless. Okay, good ideas from both of you. Barrett, do you have a plan that can help? On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside of it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. A little kid, sick and trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? That someone is us. We're the parents of the planet. Sid, that's beautiful. Yo, Sid, you even got to me. Do? Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from Meteor? I'm still thinking about that. Everyone walks away. Huh? Did you hear something? The planet scream or meteor? Is this planet? Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet scream? Did you forget? Ugenhagen told us. How could I forget? Ugenhagen. Let's go see Grandfather to Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that'll be helpful. I tried visiting this guy, by the way, like forever ago, and he was like, so do you remember when I showed you all those projections? Cool shit, right? Learner pilot's level 10 now. He's so comfortable at the helm. But we're going to see Granddad next time. Thank you all for joining me.